Welcome everyone, Questine here with a discussion about Greasus Goldtooth in Total War Warhammer 3 Immortal Empires patch 6.0. Now this came about from a comment I read in a Terra video. People saying, can Greasus buy Zharr-Naggrund? And I'm like, my reaction to it is like, I didn't even think about that. Because Greasus does have a new mechanic through the Tyrant Demands. He can do a bunch of things. One, he can bribe an enemy army. He can buy a target settlement. So I've been playing this campaign. I figured, okay, let's give it a test. See how far we can go down this particular rabbit hole. Just selling some settlements, obviously not really a great campaign dynamic over here. But I figured, surely you can't just buy Zharr-Naggrund, can you? You can. What? You can. My mind just stopped. And it's not just Zharr-Naggrund either, by the way. It's not just like, oh, you can buy Zharr-Naggrund. You do need vision on Skaven settlements. So you can't just like, oh yeah, I'm going to totally buy, Nagashazar. You need to at least see it. But, I'm using the toggle fog of war. But let's do this. Let's be stupid. Jeez, I can't believe it. Like, if you get vision, and you only need vision, sure, I'm using Toggle Fog of War over here, so I wouldn't be able to normally do this. But if you get vision with a particular settlement, and you have 25,000 gold, 25 turn cooldown, you can purchase any settlement on the campaign across the freaking world. You want the Sword of Cain? Go buy the Shrine of Cain. No problem. You want to get Skaven Blight? Yeah, we can buy Skaven Blight, but let's just buy. I'm sorry. That breaks me. We can buy Zharr-Naggrund. And okay, there's not actually a whole lot of value for you as a player to keep Zharr-Naggrund. But you can then go to the big dumb brute, sell said Zharr-Naggrund, and get the defensive alliance with him and quite a bit of money, so you might even make a profit, dependent, right? Depends on a number of factors, a number of things. I'm not sure CA thought this through. So, you're telling me that CA has added a faction that can buy any settlement in the game, including tier 5 settlements that are held by endgame armies that are supposed to be, tricky to buy. Oh, it gets even better. It gets even better. Now, sure, Zharr-Naggrund doesn't necessarily have a lot of value for you as the ogres, right? But there are certainly some settlements that do have value for you as the ogres. That's the intent of the mechanic, right? It helps you with some of these things. I do think that there should be some kind of limit on the actual nation capital when you're using this, but it gets even better. Let's say we want to disband an entire freaking army. So much for that endgame army. This would especially work well with Nagashazar, because it's like usually there's a really powerful endgame army over there. Jeez, CA. Holy shit. I did not think that was possible. I mean, I guess it's just a logical conclusion of all of this. Serious. Bloody hell. Holy crap. When you can take a capital, and this is actually pretty bad in a lot of ways, for a lot of factions. Like, forget fighting a faction, forget fighting Grimgor. I'm just gonna disband all his armies, take his capital, remove all his recruitment. He does keep the WA army, so if, I'm not sure if there's any WAs active at this point. There are. So I'll just reload that save and just go over that. Holy crap. Alright, so save, reloaded over here. Ridiculousness up to 1,000. Just gonna have to sell some territory over here to Xiaoming to get enough money to actually use both of them. Because, yeah, getting 50k gold this early on in a campaign when you're dealing with things is a bit much. But yeah, let's say we take Skaven Blight. I'm not. This is. We can take freaking Skaven Blight. Oh gosh, that is freaking ridiculous. And it's like, sell it back, no problem. Get the trade agreement. Maybe there are better sellers out there. You know, maybe the Pirates of Sartosa wanted. Nah, they don't have money. Because of course they don't have money. They're freaking shit tier pirates that have no money whatsoever. But let's say we give this to Club. My brain is like having a meltdown right now. Holy crap. Holy crap. Yeah, let's sell some territory to Kugaf. Why not, right? It's like just get money from the big bad boy. Not enough. Maybe the Shard Stone Bay? I mean, yeah, let's do that. Because for whatever reason, Kugaf has a ton of freaking money. I understand Nurgle got buffed, but still, it's, you know, a bit much, right? Okay, so he doesn't have unlimited freaking money. But this is still freaking absurd. We can sell this to Cafe, right? So Shambletown.
Will be a haven for you.
Certain settlements, if you like, it is a shame that ogres are limited. It's a shame that better factions or better races that would actually use tier 5 settlements can't do this. But looking at the idea of bribing an army, let's take a look. So where is Grimgor? That's my question. Oh, and the best part is, like, you don't even need to. I guess he's dead. Wait, is he loose? Is Grimgor dead? Yeah, I guess he is. Well, okay. So it's one of those campaigns where Kolek, for whatever freaking reason, is winning. No, there he is. So, yeah. You can disband Grimgor's entire army. Sad Grimgor. No more Grimgor. It's like, so Kolek and Grimgor just like literally allied each other to fight Tamarkan, I guess. Oh man, and they won. That's a scary part, because then I would probably have to deal with both of them at once. Dear boy, oh dear. Holy crap. Oh, and if that's not enough, you can go even further. It's like, oh, let's say a faction has 2 armies. Well, let's just stop them dead in their tracks. The amount of... You know what's crazy about what I'm just thinking about this? Is there a better Changeling campaign than the actual Changeling campaign? Than the actual Kairos campaign? Because that's what Siege does. That's what the Changeling is supposed to be about. It's supposed to be about trolling the crap out of everyone. Well, the Changeling campaign is gimmick, cheap-ass gimmick. This is actually impactful on the campaign because, Karakazorn is in a war with these guys, right? So if I stop one of their armies, probably should have stopped that. That gives these ogres a breathing space. If I remove Grimgor's army before he barrels into Tamarkan, he might just die from that. And rinse and repeat. The amount of trolling potential in this campaign is exponential. I would not want to play against Greasus and multiplayer. I don't think CA should balance things around multiplayer, just pointing at a co-op like, you tolerate. But clearly, this may be a bit much, at least with those tier 5 settlements. Now granted, you can only take them as tier 3, so okay, but yeah, imagine if Ikaclaw is doing well in the campaign. Well, you got no Skaven Blight anymore, buddy. And the thing is, you can either sell it to another faction, maybe get your money back, depending on the settlement, the structures in it, depending on how much money they have, or you can just demolish the whole freaking thing and get some money back. But it really hurts the faction. Now, granted, you can probably only use this twice in a real campaign, so you gotta be strategic on that. But you're gonna use a lot other things more often, like, stopping an enemy army, all that kind of stuff. Holy moly. Like, I thought Gelt was broken when he is. Like, I feel like with these Legendary Lord reworks, yeah, it's just like, let's open the can of worms. Let's just go crazy. And it is crazy. So, this is what we get. Costin signing out. Stay tuned for more.